So, everyone knows these two ladies love to stir things up online, right? Well, Nique just went off on Laina, and this isn't your usual petty argument. This time, it's serious, and Dwayne is caught in the middle. Rumor has it Laina has been making moves that fans are calling straight up sneaky, and Nique wasn't going to let it slide. Once whispers started spreading that Laina was trying to get close to Shady, the situation blew up, and Nique publicly called her out in a way no one expected. What makes this even more intense is that tension between Nique and Laina has been simmering for some time. But now, pulling Dwayne into the drama turned it into a full-blown feud. Social media exploded. Fans are analyzing every screenshot, post, and shady caption to figure out just how deep the betrayal goes. And judging by the reactions, things are about to get messy real quick. This latest chapter has pushed Nique and Laina's conflict to a whole new level. Now, it's personal. Laina's behavior has fans calling her obsessed because she keeps somehow circling around Nique, dragging Dwayne Bacon into the chaos. Suddenly, Nique's man is part of the story, and the internet is buzzing that this situation is way messier than anything involving Patty Shea. Previously, most of the attention was on co-parenting conflicts between Nique and King over their son Kaiser. But this is something entirely different. Fans believe Laina's actions aren't about family, they're about trying to insert herself into Nique's life. When King, Laina, and their daughters relocated to Thailand, drama followed them immediately. King blocked Nique from contacting or seeing their son, which fans trace back to Laina's manipulative actions. Then things escalated even further when rumors spread that Laina was making calculated moves toward Dwayne, not out of interest, but to get under Nique's skin. Meanwhile, Nique and Dwayne have been enjoying life in Dubai thanks to his basketball career. Nique made sure his man had an unforgettable 30th birthday, proving their bond is stronger than ever. Fans online noticed, and the trip became a clear reminder that nothing is going to break them.
I did not tell the cake to say that.
Dwayne definitely had every right to go all out for his birthday since it was, in fact, his special day. But what really left people puzzled was Laina's sudden decision to celebrate her birthday at the exact same time Nique was posting about her man. Out of nowhere, she claimed it was her birthday as well, even though everyone knows her actual birthday is in November. While it's not uncommon for someone to change the date for a party, the timing just felt off. Fans couldn't help but notice how it perfectly aligned with Nique's Dubai posts. This made the conversation shift quickly to whether Laina was obsessively keeping track of everything Nique was doing. At this point, many fans believe that Laina isn't just paying attention to Nique's posts, but is actually monitoring every move she makes. This all unfolded shortly after fans on TikTok started to speculate that Nique was throwing subtle shade at Laina, especially when she and Dwayne were checking out condos in Dubai. In a video, Nique kept saying, "Now, this is a view," repeatedly, and fans quickly pointed out how the timing seemed suspicious. The plot thickened when Laina posted her own video of her and King house hunting in Thailand, where she kept saying the exact same phrase, "This is a view." The coincidences were too glaring for fans to ignore, and soon it became a full-on discussion about whether Nique was throwing shade at Laina intentionally or if it was just a case of coincidental timing.
Juicy. It's so good. Look. They got a vanity in here. This is a view. Yes.
Let me know in the comments if you think it was a subtle dig. But aside from everything else, fans of Laina and King have been criticizing Nique online, accusing her of being a bad mother. Why? They are saying she shouldn't have gone on that brief trip to Dubai with Dwayne, especially with school starting soon. But here's the twist. Insiders claim that a lot of this backlash is actually being fueled by Laina herself, who's supposedly directing her fans to attack Nique and escalate the situation even more. However, Nique's supporters aren't backing down. One person commented, "School has been in session for weeks now. Kaiser is well taken care of. There's nothing wrong with Nique taking a few days in Dubai to help her man settle in and celebrate his birthday." Nique's mom, Miss Cindy, steps in to look after Kaiser whenever Nique isn't around. Fans are quick to point out that this gives Nique the freedom to enjoy a short break, knowing that her son is in good hands and happy. It's no secret that there's always tension between Nique and Laina, and they seem to be constantly trying to outdo each other. However, the next issue is far more serious and takes their feud to a new level. It seems the main reason Laina has been acting out is related to her belief that Nique ruined her birthday. Laina claimed that Nique spoiled her special day by making a comment about being able to beat her in a fight. Here's what happened. In a video, Nique was asked if she could beat Laina if things ever got physical. Her response was that she could beat anyone up, but she didn't target Laina or say anything disrespectful. She was simply stating her truth. But somehow, the situation spiraled. Laina claimed that Nique's comment led to people mocking her through DMs, and she said that Nique had ruined her birthday. Despite all the negative attention, Nique took the high road. She apologized and clarified that she didn't even know it was Laina's birthday. Even amidst all the drama, Nique stayed composed. But fans believe Laina's response pushed things to a whole new level.
I think this day actually.
You think you could beat up Laina? She didn't want to eat the wings. She said, yeah, I could beat up anybody. Cool. You're supposed to feel like you could beat up anybody. I would hope everybody feel like they could beat up whoever. But it's like, after that situation that we had, and we moved forward from it, you doing that is just messy. Because then on my birthday, I got everybody laughing. Haha, Nique said she could beat you up.
Oh, I did not know it was her birthday. Hold on, y'all.
In my DM, ruining my birthday. Making me...
I didn't even know it was her birthday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to eat the wings. That's me. That's my fault. Shit.
This isn't the first time we've seen tension rise between Nique and Laina, especially with fans getting involved. The next incident had fans thinking Nique accused King of preventing her from seeing her own child. About a month ago, when King and Laina relocated to Thailand, they took Kaiser with them. King expressed that he wanted his son to spend the summer with him and teach him a few things during the break. During this time, Nique and King had discussions about when she could come to get Kaiser, and King gave her the green light, saying she could fly out to Thailand to pick him up. Naturally, Nique booked a flight, but that's when things started getting messy. Even though King knew Nique was coming, he didn't share an address and kept telling her he was taking Kaiser shopping for school supplies. Nique repeatedly asked him for the address, but King continued to reply with vague answers. From King's posts, it seemed like he was punishing Nique for saying publicly that she does a lot for her son. Fans were left wondering who else Nique should be doing all of this for. As expected, Nique's supporters came for King, pointing out that none of this drama would be happening if he hadn't moved so far away in the first place. Kaiser was supposed to stay with his dad for a month, and Nique said that was the original agreement. As the month drew to a close, Nique asked King how he planned to return Kaiser to her. That's when things got even messier. Nique claimed King told her that if she wanted Kaiser back, she would have to fly to Thailand to pick him up herself, even though King had moved across the globe. To make matters worse, he allegedly said he wouldn't cover the flights because Nique was making money, which left fans stunned by his audacity.
4th of July, he was like, yeah, like, I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm not helping you. I was like, well, you're gonna have to help me pay for my flight because it's not right for you to make me come and get him. Like, he basically was telling me, bitch, if your child, like, if you don't come get him, he gonna stay here because I'm not bringing him back. And I'm like, well, you gotta help me pay for my flight. Nah, I ain't helping you pay for nothing. I'll pay for Kaiser's flight. And so at this point, it's just like, I feel like my back against the wall. Like, if I don't go get him, who the fuck gonna come get him?
The drama surrounding Nique, Laina, and King has taken a whole new level of intensity, and now, the tensions are spilling over into every corner of social media. Fans are increasingly divided, with Laina's actions continuing to stir up chaos, leaving both fans and the involved parties questioning motives and actions. Here's a breakdown of the drama that's left everyone talking. Nique and Laina have been in constant tension, and it seems like their drama has hit a boiling point. It all started when Nique was blocked by King from seeing their son, Kaiser, while he and Laina moved to Thailand. Despite their past discussions about visitation, things got heated when King ignored Nique's repeated requests for the address, even as he made plans to take Kaiser school shopping. This led to an explosive situation where Nique voiced her frustrations publicly, explaining how King had kept her from seeing her son. Laina quickly clapped back, accusing Nique of using social media to air out her personal issues. But Nique wasn't backing down, calling out the lack of accountability on both Laina and King's part. The drama intensified when Laina's own actions came under scrutiny. Her involvement in trying to keep Kaiser away from his mom, along with her alleged moves to try and seduce Dwayne, Nique's man, pushed things even further. It seems like Laina's jealousy and obsessive behavior towards Nique have reached a point where she's determined to take anything she can from Nique, including her relationship with Dwayne. Fans noticed how Laina liked every one of Dwayne's Instagram pictures, and many have speculated that she is using these tactics to provoke Nique and grab attention. The issue has become a full-scale battle for control and a fight over who is in charge. At the heart of this conflict is Kaiser, who has become emotionally impacted by the ongoing drama. In a touching video with his grandmother, Kaiser got emotional while talking about his father and how someone mistook Dwayne for his dad. It was heartbreaking to hear him say that he just wanted to hug his real father. This illustrates just how deeply the adult drama is affecting Kaiser, and it shows that no one is considering the well-being of the child caught in the middle. The conflict has escalated into a full-blown war, and fans are picking sides, while receipts and social media posts continue to fly. The tension is palpable, and with the spotlight now on both Laina and Nique, it's clear that the drama is far from over. What started as a simple family issue has turned into a spectacle, and as the situation continues to unravel, fans are left wondering what will happen next. The next move could push things even further, so stay tuned because this battle is only heating up.